Think of you being a super rich person, chilling in your fancy office full of cool stuff that money can buy. But how did you even get here? What did you have to give up to be this rich? Today, let's talk about 7 things successful people had to let go of to get wealthy. Yup, making tons of cash comes with a cost, and we're gonna see if you're ready to pay for it.
I promise you, you can look up this particular YouTube 5 years from now and you're going to go, yeah, that old fart was right again.
Today, we're talking about getting super rich, something people have been curious about for ages. No matter where you came from or how much money you've got right now, we all dream about making it big financially. But guess what? It usually means making some pretty big sacrifices. Ever wonder what real billionaires had to give up to reach the top? Well, we are about to find out. Oh, and before we get into it, if you want to contribute to the growth of this channel, just hit that like button and subscribe. It's super quick and really helps us out a lot. Number 1. Learning new things. To get started, the first thing you're going to do is spend your time on learning new things and getting better at it.
What you really could do with more skills, it's just remarkable.
Learning and getting better are like building blocks for making lots of money stick around. Things change fast nowadays, so learning all the time is super important. Look at Bill Gates. He has read tons of books. He also learned how to use and handle computer software. Then there's Warren Buffett. He says a big reason he's so rich is because he read and studied companies and money stuff. The rich knew that learning all the time helps you get super rich. Giving up the time you would have normally spent having fun might be hard, but it's really important if you want to be rich for a long time. Instead of spending ages on social media or watching shows, think about spending that time doing online classes, reading books about stuff you like, or even taking classes to make yourself better. What might feel like a sacrifice now could bring you lots of money later on. Just remember, time is super valuable, and how you spend it can make a big difference in reaching your money goals. Number 2. The fear of risk and failure. A lot of people get scared of failing or taking risks when they want to make their dreams come true. But if you want to get rich fast, you have got to be brave and willing to take smart risks. Let's imagine you're playing a game. Sometimes you have to take a risk to win, right? It's the same with making money. You might need to try something new or take a chance on an idea, even if it feels a bit scary. Now, let's think about making mistakes. Everyone messes up sometimes, but that's okay. Mistakes are like little lessons that help us learn and grow. So instead of being afraid of failing, we should embrace it as a normal part of learning. Think of it like this. You're learning to ride a bike. You might fall down a few times before you get the hang of it, right? But each time you fall, you learn how to balance better and avoid falling next time. It's exactly the same when it comes to making money. Every mistake teaches us something valuable. Take Oprah Winfrey as an example. She's super successful now, but she had to overcome a lot of challenges along the way. There were times when things didn't go as planned, and she faced some big failures. But instead of giving up, Oprah kept going. She learned from her mistakes and used them to become even stronger and more successful. Number 3. Leaving your comfort zone. The third big thing you've got to do to get rich is to step out of your comfort zone and try entrepreneurship. Being an entrepreneur means being ready to take smart risks, and that's what makes successful entrepreneurs stand out from others. Being an entrepreneur has a lot of perks. You get to create something from scratch, make your own decisions, and earn based on your hard work and ideas. Sure, being an entrepreneur comes with challenges, but facing the unknown can lead to big rewards. Now let's look at some famous entrepreneurs like Steve Jobs, who started Apple. He left his comfort zone to change the tech world forever. Being an entrepreneur also means being okay with change and uncertainty. The business world is always changing, and successful entrepreneurs are ready to adapt and learn from every challenge. Yes, uncertainty can be scary, but it's also where new ideas and growth come from. So if you're ready to step out of your comfort zone and embrace change, you'll be in a better spot to grab opportunities and make the money you want. Number 4. Impulsive spending. Another very important sacrifice you need to make to get rich is to control your spending and be disciplined with your money. One of the main things that can get in the way of getting rich is spending money impulsively. Buying things without really thinking about it can mess up your plans to save and invest. Every time you buy something on an impulse, whether it's a fancy gadget, an expensive meal out, or even just lots of little purchases here and there, it adds up over time. It's like money quietly slipping out of your wallet, stopping you from reaching your money goals. The first step to stopping impulsive spending is realizing how it can mess up your plans. To control your spending, you need to be disciplined with your money. Start by making a solid plan for your money, setting clear goals, dividing your spending into different categories, and keeping track of what you spend. You can also set up automatic savings and investments, so some of your money goes straight to your goals before you even think about spending it. Number 5. Blaming others for your circumstances. It's common to point fingers at external factors or people when our financial situation isn't where we want it to be. We blame the economy, our upbringing, or even our bosses for not getting the promotions we think we deserve. But here's the thing, blaming others won't change our situation. It only keeps us stuck in a cycle of frustration and helplessness. To truly make progress, we need to take responsibility for our circumstances. This means acknowledging that while external factors may influence our situation, we ultimately have the power to shape our financial destiny. As American entrepreneur and author Jim Rohn once said, "You must take personal responsibility. You cannot change the circumstances, the seasons, or the wind, but you can change yourself." Adopting a proactive mindset is key. Instead of playing the victim, we can choose to take action and make positive changes in our financial habits, choices, and mindset. This shift in perspective empowers us to overcome obstacles, seize opportunities, and create a financial future we desire. Number 6. Unproductive habits that consume our time and energy without offering real benefits. The next sacrifice to consider in order to get rich is to stop wasting time on habits that don't help us grow. Many of us spend hours on things like scrolling through social media, watching pointless videos, or putting off important tasks. These habits don't just make us less productive, they also get in the way of our money goals. Every minute spent on stuff that doesn't help us move forward is a minute we could be using to learn, do something important, or invest in ourselves. To get rid of these unproductive habits, we need to get good at managing our time and being more productive. Start by making a plan for what you want to achieve, setting clear goals for each day and week, and focusing on one thing at a time instead of trying to do too much at once. You can also use tools like reminder apps or calendars to keep track of what you need to do. And don't forget to set aside time for improving yourself, like reading or learning new skills. The more you invest in yourself, the more effective you'll become over time. So let's give up those unproductive habits and make the most of our time to reach our money goals. Number 7. Traditional job security in favor of investment opportunities. One of the biggest things you can do to get rich is to let go of the idea of having a stable job and instead focus on investing your money. Lots of successful people and wealthy folks have chosen to become entrepreneurs or invest their money instead of sticking to a regular job. Take Elon Musk, for example. He put a lot of his money and reputation on the line to start companies like Tesla and SpaceX, which ended up making him a ton of money. And then there's Warren Buffett, who became super rich by investing in stocks and companies. These real-life stories show that by giving up job security and putting your money into smart investments, you can become really wealthy. Sure, having a regular job can give you stability, but it also limits how much money you can make and doesn't give you the same freedom as being an entrepreneur or investor. Plus, having a stable job doesn't guarantee that you'll be safe from things like recessions or changes in the job market. Investing your money in things like stocks, real estate, or businesses is a proven way to build wealth over time. These investments can bring in money even when you're not working, giving you the chance to become financially free and really rich over time. So think about how committed you are to making these sacrifices. Whether you're starting out or already making progress, remember that getting rich takes a lot of dedication and hard work. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Spend time learning about money and surround yourself with people who support you on your journey. Conclusion. In conclusion, achieving financial success requires sacrifices in various aspects of life. From overcoming fears and embracing entrepreneurship to controlling spending habits and taking responsibility for our circumstances, each step demands dedication and determination. By investing in opportunities, eliminating unproductive habits, and continuously learning and growing, we pave the way for long-term wealth. Remember, every decision we make today shapes our financial future tomorrow. If you found this advice helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips on achieving financial success. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.